I will never take a liver from. I probably would never take your liver. I don't want to take a liver from somebody that I know. I don't want anybody going under the knife for me. I don't. For shit that I did wrong in the past, I would feel fucking terrible if something went wrong with you and you died, but I lived through it, and then I'd have to fucking go to your house for Christmases every year because they'd want to touch your liver in me and shit. And
can I put my ear up to it?
Oh, it sounds just like him. It's talking about eating pussy. Oh.
And welcome to Tyler Is Groce, a podcast where a comedian talks to his successful friends about life and love and growth and self-improvement and bettering yourself so that I can be better than them. I'm trying to crush my friends. I'm trying to be better, and that's exactly what I did in this episode, was crush my dear friend Chuy Zarate, like karate with a Z. Man, I've known Chuy for years now. We met doing improv like I've met a lot of these folks. And we just hit it off right away. Similar senses of humor, similar, perspectives and worldviews. And we just love fucking around. We started a troupe, an improv troupe called An Evening with Tyler and Chuy, featuring our good friend Tosin on the piano. It's like a musical improv troupe, and we dress up in fancy clothes and wear ties, and we drink. And it's like supposed to be like a sort of like late night classy lounge feel, and we just act a fucking fool, and it's so much fun when we do it. And we get into that a little bit here. And he has an interesting life. I'm talking to him about fatherhood because it was Father's Day the other day. Hope everyone had a good Father's Day or Juneteenth, depending on whether you like black people or not. That's up to you. But I had a good one, and Chuy was like, yo, we should talk about Father's Day because I'm a father, and he has 3 kids, and we can talk about that. And I was like, okay, it matches. Sounds good. Let's do it. So that's what we did. This was like a real chill summertime porch, relaxed vibe. We get into a lot of stuff from his past, how he was raised, what he's doing with his kids now, where he, his anxieties about his kids in the future, as well as giving me some fatherly advice, because he is my Mexican dad. So I love him, and you're going to love the episode. So check it out. Man, I'm up to like 39 subscribers on YouTube. I mean, this can't be right. I called YouTube and I was like, hey, I'm having a meteoric rise right now. There must be some problem. And they're like, no, it's not. Those are real people. So, oh my God, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you're listening to this, listening. And if you're watching the clips, thanks for watching the clips. I really appreciate it. Keep doing it. If you're listening on the apps, review it and star it. If you're watching here, then like it, comment. And because the algorithm loves it, so make the algorithm love me by you gotta love me first. And even I have a Patreon now, which is also in the link if you wanna throw me some money, donate a little something for all this stuff that I'm doing, or you can just sit back and enjoy, but choose the money path. Anyway, that's enough from me. Listen to the podcast with Chuy. He's a great guy. I'm a great guy. You're a great guy or girl or something else. So thanks so much. God bless. Y'all have a good one. Happy Juneteenth. Freedom!
What's wrong?
I'm tired.
Why are you so fucking tired?
I'm always tired.
Oh, can I cuss on this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Jizz
sure.
bitch. Fuck. Cunt.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, is that too much?
Me?
I mean,
I'm clutching my pearls over here.
Pee poop fart. Come. I did cut it come.
God damn it. You can't help
Pee
it,
poop
can
fart
you?
come.
Like, why are you so tired? What's going on?
Oh, shit. Well, I work today.
Yeah? What do you do now?
Shit, man. Who knows? Who knows?
You just kind of whatever they'll pay you to do, you'll do it. Doesn't matter.
You know what I do? I do that role playing for corporate training.
Okay, you're still doing
that.
Okay.
I've been doing it for a year.
Yeah. Oh, a whole year.
I know. Can you believe it?
In one job.
Can you believe it?
I'm so proud of you.
That's not even unlike me.
It isn't?
No, I've had all my jobs for a year plus.
Well, no, not since I've known you.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you did have the Amsterdam thing for over a year.
That was a year. My first job was a year. My second job was 2 years.
The second one was the creative action.
Yeah,
or
I did that for
right?
like 2-3 years.
Yeah, but you moved around, so it wasn't the same job.
No, that's not how that works.
You.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Liquid Death.
Okay, I've seen Liquid Death.
Sparkling water.
Why does it make it look like it's an alcoholic, high caffeine, creatine?
That's what's
spin
marketing.
It up and drink
That's
it.
marketing,
That's
baby.
Ridiculous. Liquid Death.
Let
me
great.
taste it.
It's delicious. It tastes like sparkling water.
This stupid bullshit.
No. Watch out. See. He died.
No.
Oh no.
It was regular ass bullshit. Let me check one more thing. Keep talking.
Okay, I drink sparkling water all the time, and I go to a lot of music shows, and so this particular sparkling water is served in a lot of bars because I think of what you're talking about. It looks like a real beer and stuff. Yeah, it looks all extreme.
Like it looks extreme.
Well, it looks metal as fuck.
It
is what it does. And I've just started to like it. It's like my preferred brand. I pay entirely too much for it.
Remember Topo Chico?
Orale, of course I do, dude. That's my cousin.
Hey, my cousin Topo Chico lives down the street.
Oh my God.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's all right.
Because
cool. I'm here.
Shit, man.
If you'd done that shit when I went in the room, though, it'd be real bad.
I have, and I'll do it again.
Have you really?
Have I?
Making fun of my people.
Not making fun.
All right.
Just mocking. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Yeah, I think that's the exact
what have
same
I done?
thing. No, but Topo Chico is the greatest joke that Mexicans ever played on white people. Because that shit, when we were little kids, we
just
didn't
some normal
want,
shit?
Nobody wanted Topo Chico.
Why?
Because it was nasty. We wanted a Coca-Cola. We didn't want no Mexican Mexican sodas. And they had flavored Topo Chicos back then.
Okay. I think they still did or do.
Probably, but they're nasty.
I remember a comic on stage, I forget his name, he had a joke where it was like, Topo Chico, it's a great sparkling water from Mexico. You know, the place that's known for their safe and drinkable water.
Yes, but this is aguas minerales. It's from
agua
mineral
minerales.
water. So it's from
Aguas minerales.
It's what the really rich people in Mexico
I've
get
been working
to
on my
drink.
Spanish, can you tell?
Let's hear.
Agua minerales.
Oh my God.
It's pretty good, right?
No, it's not. It's not good at all.
Can you speak Spanish?
I can speak some Spanish.
See,
I'm not fluent.
I've always thought you couldn't.
No, I'm not fluent, but I can speak some. I can get around.
I always thought
if somebody started speaking to me, I'd ask them to slow down first, but then I could probably decode what they're saying, and I can almost answer back.
Okay.
Like I sound like when I speak Spanish, I sound like somebody who doesn't speak English when they know enough English to get by. So I am sound of this is how I do. That's what I sound like in Spanish.
I am sound of this. I am sound.
I don't know what accent I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's like Kermit the Frog or something.
It's
Kermit the Frog.
It's no easy.
No hablas español.
No fácil. Soy verde. No.
Me amo. Me amo Piggy.
Hey man, Piggy's fine. Couldn't
yes,
she
she
get
is.
It?
Oh fuck yeah, she could get it. She's rough too.
She just got one big hole.
God, what are you talking
They
about?
put the hand up.
Oh shit! I'm thinking of her as not as a puppet.
Isn't that funny though?
I wouldn't fuck the puppet hole. What are you talking about? That's disgraceful.
That's just the hand hole. That's not
Somebody's got to have their hand there later.
That's not fun for anybody.
I guess somebody has to have their hand in her big vagina too eventually.
Oh man, what have you been up to? I like your shirt.
Thank you.
It's very festive.
This whole thing, yeah.
Did you wear it because I said it was video?
No, I wore it because it matched these shoes. Because you know how I do.
Tell me about your shoes, dog. You a sneakerhead for real.
I'm a sneaker freak. Yeah, I think I'm up to about 85
that is
pair
ridiculous,
now.
Man. And how much in debt are you?
Let's not talk about it. I'm
$84,000 in debt.
I used to be very, very frugal about my shoes. Like some of the ones that I still have from way back, I paid like $30 for, that kind of shit. Now, if I see a pair, I'm like, 185 ain't too bad.
It's not the worst, but if you have 80 shoes already.
I mean, I'm not buying like
I'm not
buying like Jordan 1s or something off the internet. I'm
got
buying like
any Yeezys?
New stuff. I don't know.
Got any Fleezies?
I don't fuck with Adidas much.
Got any Fordons?
What are you talking about?
Any Fikes?
I don't even know what those are.
It's fake, all of them.
I know.
It's fake, all of the brands.
It's fake of the brands?
Fadidas? That's not a
Fikes? Is that what you're saying?
A Fadidas sounds like a dish your people make.
Are you talking about fajitas?
No, Faditas. Faditas.
Órale, Dad, can I have some faditas tonight?
Hey, we can't afford no Faditas.
Dame faditos con pollo.
We have to get some flafaditas.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Flafaditas.
Flafaditas?
It's fake Adidas. We're going deep.
Yeah, you are. You're like you inceptioned that.
I know, I really did.
Like really far down into it. But yeah, no, I wore this shirt because it matches the shoes.
Yeah.
And I think I probably bought the shirt to match the shoes. So, because I'm just that way. I love to match.
I always think one step ahead.
You don't know what granimals are, do you?
Is that the little graham crackers that come in the little box?
No, those are Teddy Grahams. Those are Teddy Grahams.
It looks like a circus train and they're little circus
No, those
animals.
are animal crackers.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I like animal crackers.
They're pretty tasty. But what I'm talking about are a line of clothing for kids that was in the 80s that was, they were all like animal coded. I know it sounds weird to say that, but like say if you had an alligator on your shirt, you had to buy the alligator shorts with it and the alligator socks and the alligator. Yeah, this was a whole fit.
Damn.
And so Granimals like, did you get that? Did you see that tiger that dropped? Everybody's like that, They're like, holy shit, the blue tiger's amazing.
Man. And it was for kids, so you got to learn your animals too.
Right. Hey, yeah. I didn't even think about it that way. That it's like I just thought because kids like they look cute and
I thought alligator was just a brand. I didn't even know it was a real animal.
They did have an alligator, but they did not have a crocodile. Or no, they had a crocodile, not an alligator.
Which one's Lacoste?
Lacoste is a crocodile, I believe, and then
that's right.
Alligator is Granimals. Man. I could be wrong about that though. I could be making that shit up. But honestly, like. Why is there a crocodile on a French clothing?
Is that Lacoste? Oh, Lacoste.
You've been to France? Are there a bunch of crocodiles there?
Lacoste.
Lacoste.
Oh, so could I get one Lacoste?
Oui. One Lacoste for you.
Do you have any faditas for you?
You are not in Spain, sir. You need to go to Spain or Mexico. That was amazing.
That was pretty good. You're good at accents. I'm
all right with it.
I saw you did the German accent on the Succession show.
German, yeah. That was fun.
It was.
I love this guy. He was talking like this. And he's very, very normal. Like, what do you want from me?
Like I just watch Netflix like everyone else.
I watch Netflix like you and I. Except I'm better at it.
I might go in the kitchen and make a water and a milk and a schnitzel.
Yes, I liked it when I got to say to the one, I think it was Rachel, I got to say, fuck you.
Fuck you.
I'm you. Yes, you. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
It was a good show.
Oh, did you like it? I didn't get to hear your thoughts on it.
Oh, my thoughts.
You got to say them out loud.
I got to say. I'll say them.
Recorded.
I'm not afraid.
All right.
I'll say it.
All right.
I liked it.
Good.
I know I liked it. I looked at the format. Seems like it's a high bar to clear.
It's tough.
It seems like a high bar, just because it's a Succession based improv show. So it's improvised Succession. Right. And the thing that makes Succession great is that. The writing. The
writing's so sharp.
The writing's so sharp, and there's no way y'all can be that good.
No,
because you're making it up on the spot.
No,
I think Jordan Maxwell mentioned you're putting a whole season into an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you do
that? Well, we do it. We do a pretty damn good job at it.
No, you do it. You did.
I honestly think like this thing could like be toured to festivals and shit. Like if we stuck through it. Some of the shows that have gone on the main stage have done that.
Kind of depends on how this next season goes.
The next season
Season 3 was a little slow. I had this thought the other day that like Juneteenth. I don't know have you heard of it?
I know what Juneteenth is. Yes,
right.
I do.
So Juneteenth, it's coming up.
I know.
It's Father's Day.
It's debated what exactly it is, but that's when word got to Galveston, Texas, I believe.
I know what it is.
To the slave. No, I'm letting you know. Okay?
I know.
I got to school the youngsters.
I'm from Galveston, sorta.
Okay. Yeah, you're from Houston. That's not Galveston.
I'm from South Houston.
Oh, South Houston?
South Houston, in between Houston and Galveston. That's what he said.
Isn't that the rich area of Houston, though?
No.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
That's when the slaves in Galveston found out
Chauncey,
that
can
they
you
were
look
free.
up if that's the rich area? It's my butler.
Oh, your butler. I didn't see
butler,
it. You don't even use Google. You just got Chauncey.
Yeah, I just got Chauncey.
Okay.
I mean, he uses Google. I don't.
Right.
I don't know.
So as far as you know,
I don't know how to use Google.
Yeah. Why would you? You got Chauncey.
I just painted my nails.
Did your parent? He doesn't paint your nails?
Chauncey, do you paint my nails? I'm always on Xanax.
Here he comes.
So I never remember.
Always on Xanax.
I'm always on Xannies.
You know, some people are always on Xanax, and that's okay.
You gotta love them too.
Yeah.
And some people on that liquid death.
Liquid death.
Man,
we're giving them a big old ad here.
Ooh, they about to get
giving them a big old endorsement.
About to get 30 to 40 people hearing about liquid death.
Look at that. And hey, how much you think they'll pay you?
I hope their banks are ready.
Are they going to pay you? Or are you going to sign with Liquid Death? You have to wear like a Liquid Death shirt every time you do this podcast.
And Liquid Death and San Jack Community
College. San Jacinto.
On my teacup.
So it's San Hack.
So Juneteenth's coming up.
Yes, you were
also
saying.
Also Father's Day.
Yes, it is.
I had this thought that Juneteenth is for everyone because it's not just it's an American holiday because we're not slaves, and then white people aren't slave owners, and that's good too.
Yeah,
you know
but it's still very.
Who wants to be a slave owner?
I think it's a black holiday. It's not something that like you don't want to see white people out there wearing
Biden
like.
said it wasn't.
You don't want to see white people out there wearing like dashikis and shit on fucking Juneteenth.
That's not what you wear on Juneteenth.
I know that, but that's what they would fucking do. Look what they do on Cinco de fucking Mayo. They wear fucking sombreros and sarapes and shit, and they go out and drink
a sarape.
A sarape. It's like a poncho.
Right. Yeah,
but I mean, they do the same fucking thing. White people do that shit.
I heard Cinco de Mayo isn't Mexican Independence Day.
No, it's like Spain or some shit. It has something to do with independence from Spain. I don't even fucking know. I'm a bad Mexican because of it.
Well,
but Diez y Seis, I think, is the more important holiday of the two. Yeah. And Cinco de Mayo has been taken over by.
I heard it was siempre.
White. Siempre seis.
It's some day in September.
No, 16 de septiembre.
Oh, okay.
It's siempre sounds like septiembre.
Septiembre,
which is a hard month to say.
Vladimir Putin's back. Septiembre.
Why are you singing that voice?
I'm trying to be Russian.
You sounded like
you know I can't do voices.
You sounded like somebody. Who'd you sound like?
I can only do one.
You sound like Tyler Groce.
Hey, that's me.
Yeah.
So Juneteenth and Father's Day are on the same day.
Right.
What do you care more about, your kids or the ending of slavery?
Oh man, that's a trap-ass question.
What do you care more about?
That's a question like what's her name? Z-Way would ask. Is that her name? Z-Way?
Yeah.
That's like a Z-Way question right there. You want to get me on tape saying something awful? My kids are less important to me than the end of slavery, because I wouldn't want people to be enslaved. I think it's a bad thing.
I wouldn't want my kids to live in a world.
Yes, where they would be forced to own slaves.
Yeah,
because
you would.
They would pretend they're white if that were the case, because they would pass.
Well, I mean, they're three fourths.
Yeah, they are. I don't like to talk about it.
Hey, could you not bring that?
Could you not bring that shit up on why you put my shit in the streets, Tyler?
I'm trying to be straight Mexican. Can't have people know my kids are
drinking fucking my liquid death over here, wearing fruit on my shirt.
It's like if my kids are 3/4 white, they're gonna realize that my wife is not 125% white, so it's gonna come back to me.
Yeah. Then we got to talk about that half, and I don't want to talk about that half.
I don't want to talk about that half.
I pushed that half way down far in me.
So you know the premise of the podcast.
Oh, what is it?
I texted it to you.
I know. I'm just kidding. I figure you want to tell your listeners.
I am going to tell the listeners.
All 30 of them.
It's where I ask my successful friends, huh?
You got 30 people?
30 what?
Listeners?
Yeah, 32 subscribers.
That's pretty great.
Got more listeners.
Hey, look at you.
Not that many more, but I got more. I'm on my way.
On the way up.
It's been a month and a half.
So you tell me what it is again.
I'm trying to ask my successful friends, and you're successful, advice on, like what to do to get better so I can beat you and be better than you.
I was wondering with this, like, what do you mean by successful at what?
Just, well, in this case, you hit me up about Father's Day.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I wanted to talk to you about being a father.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I wasn't always a successful father. I don't know that any father's ever successful in the end. I mean...
In the end?
What does that mean? Because you never stop being a father, so it's a constant battle for being successful. So there's no end to that success. Do you understand? The end of that success is your death, and you got to hope that you did something well for your kids by the end of your death.
That's dark.
Nah, no.
That's dark.
I'm at that age, man. I'm almost 50.
How old are you?
I'm not gonna say.
You said almost 50.
That's all you need to know.
You're like, man, it could be anywhere below 50. So
could be
you guess.
I could be 25. That's almost 50. Not though. 47. I'm 47.
You're almost 50, man. That's
and I'd never like my age has never bothered me at all. Like getting older and that I kind of always liked it. I've been fucking 45 since I was 16. But like my kid graduating high school this year though, whew, that's fucking with me a little bit.
Really?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Yeah. It's really, really weird. I mean, and that's a successful father thing. I helped. Oh no! You turned off the lights.
Yeah, keep talking.
I made sure he got to that point. You know. Yeah, it does. It looks great. Look at it. We look good.
Well,
I mean, as a father,
as
a parent, you want your kid to get through high school, get to college or whatever. Maybe college. I don't know how. He's not going to college right now, but if he does, great. If he doesn't, I just want to be good at what he does.
Right.
But I should feel like that success that you're talking about right now, right? I don't. I just feel fucking nervous. I feel scared.
That's
for him.
crazy because I don't know. I guess I don't really get the whole nervous thing about.
I just
when
want
your
him to
kids
be
get that
okay.
age.
I want him to be okay.
He'll be fine. Aren't most people fine?
I hope so. Maybe I don't trust myself enough as a father that I've prepared him enough for the world. And so that's my apprehension about the entire thing. Like I'm worried that I didn't do well enough to get him through life.
Well, okay, let's back up. So you got 3 kids.
Yeah, I got 3.
And you got a wife. All with the same girl, right?
As far as you know, dog.
As far as
you say
knows.
3, I'll say 3, motherfucker.
I told her it was me, but that wasn't mine. That ain't my baby.
I told her I was fucking her, but I wasn't fucking her. Somebody else was.
That was somebody else, dog.
Well, we did have our first child through in vitro fertilization. So
really?
Yep. We went through fertility treatments. Yep.
I'm not shocked that because people need to go through in vitro.
Right.
But you had kids so young.
Yeah,
which means that you wanted.
We tried for like 8 years.
When did you have kids?
Nino is 19 right now,
and you're.
I was
50?
I'm 47.
Oh, sorry.
I can't do this kind of math. This fucking.
19.
Gotta carry the remainder
19,
and
3,
all that
38.
Shit. No, I was
10, 28.
I was 28. So we were
age.
kicking. I was your age.
Wow.
You should be having kids right now.
No.
Hear that, Mom and Dad?
No. Hey, Kim and Bernard.
Kim and Bernard.
Look out.
My favorite
Look out.
people, Kimberly and Bernard.
Very nice.
They are very nice
Where's
people.
the good one?
Did they?
Jordan.
Your brother is great.
Jordan.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
No, you're doing all right.
I'm fine.
You're doing great for yourself.
Look at me.
you.
Oh, stop. Look at me.
Yeah, you are. But I was 28. Yeah, and we'd been trying for 8 years. Maybe not 8 years. Maybe like 3.5 years, like trying. You know what I mean? And then we ended up going through fertility stuff and all that. Like Kathy had to get shots in her belly every day. I had to go have my sperm washed early in the morning.
It?
Yeah, they put in like a little thing to see which ones are the fastest.
What's in it? Just
because I had a motility problem.
Sesame seeds and shit. Like what's in your sperm?
Man, I got all kinds of shit in my sperm. You don't know about me.
I got fucking chili sauce and
Cholula.
I got Cholula.
I come Cholula, baby. I'm so hot.
That Taki chili dust is all up in there.
Oh god, damn. That's how it is when you get older. You start coming Taki dust.
Quick, get the chips.
Oh shit. No, but I had motility problems. So
do you still?
Like probably, yeah.
I imagine
but it was a lot of it was the drinking back then though.
Sure.
I'd been hitting hard for like 7 years at that point. Sure, a little over that actually.
So you got the 3 kids and you went and you tried for years and then 28 had your first kid.
Mm-hmm. And then we found out on his first birthday that we were pregnant again and we were fucking shocked. We had no idea because we didn't think we would.
It was so hard to do it.
No way.
I guess it knocked something loose.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what they always say, that knocks something loose. It's so fucking
but your sperms were still,
yeah, they were still bad. Just one got through. One smart motherfucker, one nerd.
Using the tail to pull himself.
Yeah. He had to kill a couple sperm on the way to get there. Like it was like a boss game, you know what I mean? Like he was going boss level to boss level to get that egg. But and then nothing at all. We thought we were done having kids because we were like older and shit, right? Well, then along comes the little one.
Oh, so that was a surprise.
Yeah, big surprise. So much of a surprise. Like my wife and I weren't having as much sex back then as I wanted to, for sure. But we just weren't having a lot of sex.
Sure.
And I know exactly where that child was conceived.
In the pussy, I hope.
Well, of course, yes. But you're such a dick. No, it was on the bathroom counter. It was a quickie. We were on our way out the door. Fucking, I think we were going somewhere. I don't even know where we were going. And we just fucking got into it. We were like, oh, shit, let's do this. And we did it. And then... and
you were like, you're old, my shit's broke.
Yeah, we're not going to have a kid.
He's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we hadn't had a kid. It'd been like 7 years.
Did at any point were you like, we don't have to keep this one?
Oh, no. I mean, there was a moment...
I feel like apparently it's hard after you have kids. You're like, I can't do that.
No, man, we were blessed. We were blessed. We were blessed to have it.
Yeah.
Now, honestly, it was a shock to us, and I did not want to have a third child, but I am so glad that we have the third child. Would I tell anybody else to have a third child? No.
Why?
Because 3's too many.
You think 3's too many kids?
3's too many kids.
What's perfect about 2?
Stop giving a shit as much on the third one. They always like the analogy is like for a pacifier. The first one, the pacifier drops on the floor. You go and you sterilize it and shit. You have water on hot water. The second one, you wipe it off in the sink a little bit, maybe put a little water on it. That's it. The third one, You just fucking lick off the dirt and put it back in their mouth. You don't give a shit.
The fourth one, you throw the baby on the ground.
Fourth one,
get it your goddamn self.
goddamn own. No, the fourth one, you tell the oldest to get the pacifier for you.
That's more realistic.
Hey, go sterilize that pacifier for your little brother.
Isn't that just realizing that babies aren't as fragile as you think they are? Isn't that because the first one you're like, oh, this baby's
so
gonna
scared.
die.
Yeah.
And by the third one you're like, they're not gonna fucking die.
No, they're not gonna die. It's gonna be okay.
They're fine. Take the stairs.
We've got 2 that we can't kill.
Listen,
this third one is gonna kill us. Shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I mean, you're terrified as a first parent. It always cracks me up to watch first parents, and they always get cracked up, or they always crack up at the next group of people that have kids, of course. And then by the third one, you got it down. You don't even need things. You figure out you don't need all the shit that you register for and all that in the showers and all that. You don't need any of that shit.
They just you know.
You need a diaper, a bottle, a bowl, and a blanket,
and a hug. Hug yourself, boy.
Hug your own body,
self.
you baby.
Stop being a baby,
stop being a baby and hug
crying
yourself.
like a little baby.
I know, it's like hey, go hug your little sister.
Hey, we outsourcing the hugs. Come on,
no doubt. You
taking up all my money.
I like this like kicked up thing you got going on.
I have my shoes off.
Oh, this is your table. Is this all right? My shoes are on though.
I don't really care.
I don't want to fuck up your nice table.
Really well, I got it for free, so you know.
Wow, that's nice.
You can take a dump on it. I don't really care.
Sweet. On camera.
Get your baby with a diaper. Just fucking throw it.
Yeah,
maybe you don't need a diaper. Just use the table.
Change that baby diaper right there. Doesn't mean shit.
Damn. So you got 3 kids.
Yep. Well, 4th if you count you.
I mean, I'm your illegitimate.
You are.
I am. Why did you adopt me?
Man, I don't know. I just like you. Okay, I guess. I wouldn't tell anybody that in person.
That you like me?
That you'll know.
Well,
actually, if I ever compliment you behind your back, I tell people not to tell them.
Yeah.
I said that.
Yeah. That's why I just never compliment you behind your back.
Right. Oh, you don't compliment me behind my back? You just tell me to my face. Thanks, buddy. That's very sweet.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. We just hit it off, man. Yeah. You're one of my best friends.
Bought me
fucking
shoes.
Weird. I did buy you shoes, yeah. I bought your love.
Yes, you did. You were like, why am I swiping? Oh, shit. This boy's my son.
Well, this
grown man is my son.
I saw your shoes, and it just drove me fucking nuts.
I don't remember what shoes those are.
They had holes.
Because they didn't. The shoes you bought me are now as bad as they were.
They are. But that was also like 4 years ago.
That was a long time ago.
And the shoes you had did have holes in them. You're wrong. That's why I bought you shoes.
I don't remember what the shoes were.
Or the fucking sole was coming off or something like that. Like you were flip-flopping around.
It was not that. That's certainly not true. That's
pretty good flip-flop sound. I guess it is a horse shit. Fuck. Damn it. It's a hoof.
Hey, you like my new flops? We're going to the beach.
Why don't we go into Foley artists? We should be Foley artists.
What is that?
You know what a Foley artist is?
No.
The one that makes all the sound.
Artist that works at Foley's?
Yeah, they make all the sound. Yeah, they're Foley's at Red Apple Sale. Look what's going on at Foley's. That was my favorite fucking song
my
ever.
mom loves Foley's.
Who doesn't? I like Foley's.
I was a kid. When
you used to hate going there to try on pants.
She was like, we going to Foley's. I'm like,
can I go to the arcade? Can I just go to the arcade? Was there a mall? Foley's are in malls.
Yeah, you're right. But I remember there was one Foley that was like just a Foley's.
A standalone Foley's?
Or the mall was shit, so there wasn't really anything to see.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, Foley's was the shit. So what were we talking about before that?
So if I got my girl pregnant.
Oh boy.
And I tried to convince her and she refused and we were having the baby.
Yeah.
What would be how do I be a daddy?
How do you be a daddy?
How do I be a daddy? If I'm like Chuy, like I'm about to be a father.
Do most of what Bernard did.
Nah, man.
And then do everything I do. No, you just pick it up.
Bernard taught you to go 10-2 when the cops pull you over.
That's right.
And you taught me put the beer in the console so
put the beer in the console so they can't see it.
Yep.
And hide your weed.
Yeah.
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 But no, I don't know, man. You just kind of figure it out. It took me a long time to be a good dad, like a long, long time, because I was a drunk. Shit. Well, I'm still a drunk, but I was like drunk.
Right.
Like I tell the story. I don't remember their births, any of them.
Any?
No. The day of, I was drunk each time. But I had shit back then. Like it's an evolution, of course. Like everything else with the kids, it's like the first one I didn't want anything to do with diaper changing or throw up, any of that shit. You know, I would feed the baby every now and again, whatever. You didn't want to leave me alone with the baby. Second one came along, same thing. I didn't want to do the nasty stuff.
Was that fine with your wife?
No, I'm sure it wasn't. I mean, why would it be?
Like,
she just was like,
"Oh, Chuy."
She was like, "Someone's got to do it."
Me with all the work.
Yeah, I mean, she was like, "You're such a great guy.
So crazy, Chuy.
You're so fantastic." And then the third one, all that shit went out the window. I was like, "Man, I'm a fucking adult. I need to fucking take care of this baby."
Yeah.
I got my button undone.
Now,
did you undo my button while I wasn't looking?
Well, that's what you taught me.
Damn, you're swift. You are so swift.
Wink.
All right.
So tell me, so here's the thing about you that I've seen is that you see you as a father is number one, you're a dad to 3 kids, but you're always doing shit.
Yeah,
which is pretty impressive. You're going to do improv shows. You're coming out, hanging out with me here for 4 hours while we do this podcast.
We're here for 4 hours.
Oh yeah, we're doing a deep dive.
Oh shit! All right, let's do this. Actually, I told them I'd take them to dinner tonight, so we can't do 4 hours. We can do good. We can do good.
You really think I'm gonna say for 4 hours?
I'll fucking sit. Really I will sit and talk with you for any amount of time.
Reverse
sir.
psychology. I got him. Now he's in for the 4
No,
hours.
I try to make me not sit here. I dare you to not make me sit here for 4 hours.
Try to kick me out, motherfucker.
I'm staying.
Put on the timer.
Give me a chain. I'm chaining myself to this couch.
240 minutes. Go.
Do it.
Liquid Dev. You crush the can.
Then we start talking fast. No,
you're always doing shit.
I'm always doing shit. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's my job.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a dad who has a job.
Well, you're not getting paid for this.
Not for this. No, this is just for fun. A dad's gotta have fun too. I mean, shit.
You got fun dad shirt.
But then you have to also, I do have fun dad shirt.
But
then you also have to kind of you got to balance that shit. Like I do a lot of things with the kids too. And
that's the other thing. It seems like your kids like you and that you're friends with your kids.
I hope they do.
I think they do. Come on, you have an older son and just graduated high school. Mm-hmm. You know the age when you're supposed to I gotta do my own. I gotta live my own life.
You don't know me, man.
You don't even fucking know. You don't understand. And then you're doing improv with him and going to Alaska and smoking him out on that herb.
He didn't smoke in Alaska.
Giving him that good.
He did not smoke in Alaska.
Being like, hey, pick any girl you want.
I'll pay for it, mijo. Go on. Like in the movie La Bamba, which you probably haven't seen.
No.
It smells like fish, but it tastes like chicken.
Oh my God,
I know, right?
That's
yeah.
Gross. I mean,
my uncles say that all the fucking time. My tios.
It's pretty funny in a movie. I wouldn't.
Oh no, I wouldn't go around saying that to a kid.
I wouldn't want my dad to be like,
no,
listen.
Yeah.
Even as a joke, listen, son.
Well, for context, that was a brother to a brother saying that in the movie.
Okay, fair enough.
But no, yeah, he and I get along real well, and he's getting to be a good improviser too.
Yeah.
He's getting hold his own shit. Yeah. He's funny. He's real funny, which means that I just kind of have to steer the ship and let him go nuts. And he's physical and shit too that I can't do, so that's great.
Well,
but we went to a festival in Florida last year. I'm going back to that festival with a different duo this year.
What do you
the
think?
Countdown Festival in Tampa, Florida, a great festival.
What is it about you that would make a 17-year-old kid want to go to an improv festival with his dad?
I don't know, man. Well, I took him to Alaska for a festival that I was in for his 16th birthday. That was his 16th birthday gift to go to Alaska, and he was very excited about it. And he just started seeing shows, and he started seeing me do stuff. And I don't know that he'd really. I mean, he had seen me on stage since he was a baby, but I don't think he'd ever really watched what I do, and felt like maybe I could do that too. And I think that was the trip. I mean, he asked me on that trip. He's like, "Dad, can we start a duo?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I started doing with anybody. I said, I thought you'd never ask. And then the rest is history.
I already have a name.
And we started playing a lot. We're called The Project because we didn't get along that well at the time.
Grew up poor?
Well, no, not the projects. I grew up near the projects. God damn it.
We were so poor that we only had one project.
That's right. Everybody had to share.
We used to look at all them projects and be like, wow, one day. But we just had the one project.
You could move from apartment to apartment in those places. We're stuck here. No, he wanted to play. He wanted to do it. So we're doing it. And I was letting him go on school nights and shit and play, I started playing when I was 15. That's about when he started playing. He started playing when he was 16.
Well, see, whenever I think about my dad, I love my dad, but he is a father to me.
Yeah,
you know, we have our moments where we're drinking and we're like,
yeah.
But mostly it's he's a father. He gives me advice. He asks me about my work.
Right.
And he's like, remember, son,
don't let them white folks see you cry. You know? He said shit like
Bernard.
that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, he never said that, but he's like, we talk about politics and we argue about that.
Right, right.
It's dad shit.
Well, I mean, we do all that too.
But he comes by improv shows and he's like, I don't really get it, but it seems like you're having a nice
but I'm
time.
very proud of you, son.
You know? I mean, he has a good time. I'm joking, but he would never be like, you know what? Well, let's go. Get me up on the stage.
Well, we did get him up on stage. We got him and your mom on stage.
We did.
And then we proceeded to...
I think we said, how long y'all been together? And he just looked at my mom.
Yeah, it was so good.
It's like, well, I guess,
he knows. He knew.
The thing about my parents...
That was a bit.
It was a bit. The thing about my parents is my mom is certainly funnier than my dad.
Uh-huh.
She has a she's just more of a sense of humor.
She has a wit.
My dad actually has great timing. He knows when to say something. He just don't know what to say.
So this is the Tyler cocktail.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what yeah. One part wit, two parts and don't know what to fucking do but timing.
Like something will happen and my dad will see it and know something funny is supposed to go there. He'll be like, oh, if it's hey, why don't you go to the laundry room? And then we're like, what are you talking about? And he's like,
nah, y'all missed it.
Because if you went, then because you're wearing.
Dad, go back to
it's a joke.
Go back to your room,
like,
Dad.
That's a joke.
Go back to your study.
Okay.
Chauncey, take him to the study.
Like that.
I like to think that's a palace over there, the Groce Mansion. That's got to be huge, man.
I grew up in a.
Oh, come on, don't lie. You grew up good.
No. I mean, I grew up very middle class.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Upper.
No.
Upper middle class. Come on.
I think once we got into college, my dad started making more money.
Oh, okay. So
then,
you missed out on all the cool shit earlier.
I mean, I had my GameCube.
You never wanted for nothing.
No.
I had my GameCube.
I had my GameCube.
That was so sad sounding. Like you just little Tyler all in his room playing his GameCube all by himself.
I had my
no friends.
I had my GameCube. We went to Boy Scout stuff.
No one liked you. No girlfriends.
No girlfriends.
No?
No girlfriends.
You're a late bloomer, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you were a Boy Scout. Or you are a Boy Scout. I guess you
On
never...
my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and so forth.
I could never get past the duty. Do my duty. I was a bobcat.
To help your country.
Country, yeah. All the funny camp jokes right there.
I say at the end it goes, keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. And we were always like, why morally straight? Why don't you just say straight?
And then y'all got a bunch of pussy.
Yeah.
All the Girl Scouts came over.
From the boy.
From the other Boy Scouts.
Yeah, we would take turns getting.
Man.
Okay, maybe not.
Damn.
We were all kids, though.
Yeah. Did y'all ever have any, I mean, like, you brought it up. Was there ever any, like, shenanigans with a troop master or anything?
Not in our troop, no.
You sure?
No.
Maybe he just didn't like you.
No, I'm not sure.
Maybe he just didn't like you.
I mean...
Does that hurt your feelings?
No, I don't. There was one guy who was like, he was older. He was maybe like 29. Yeah, in his late 20s, and he was like
sexy.
He was off. He was like mentally something or another.
Oh no!
And,
never mind. I take it back.
But he wasn't. He probably had a job. He drove around.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was good, but
a white van.
He was a little off.
He drove around.
And at one point there was like a kid who was feeling bad, and he was kind of like, "Hey, why don't you just come stay in my tent?"
Oh,
which is a big no. Obviously, it's a big
no.
It's not allowed by anybody. Only if it's your parent, you know.
Yeah.
And then one time, none of the kids liked him either.
Oh.
And he was yelling at my brother because my brother he was a bad little boy.
He's a bad scout.
I mean, he was a good scout. He was just he's a troublemaker.
Yeah. Okay.
He's like me but more aggressive. So he's like, hey man.
He's got balls.
Yeah. And they were going back and forth with each other. And he's like, well, why can't you be a good scout? He's like, I'm not a good scout. At least I'm not a pedophile.
Oh
yeah. He went
Did your brother get kicked out?
He didn't get kicked out, but I mean, they were like, dog, you can't be.
The chief master had to talk to him.
Like, you can't be telling people he's a pedophile, man. He's like, I didn't say he's a pedophile. I said, at least I'm not a pedophile. That was my brother.
That is a beautiful move.
He was a teen. Like, my brother was a teenage troublemaker.
He's a semantic genius there, man.
I didn't say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I never got to.
I've never gotten to hang out with your brother.
No. He's been in Spain since.
I'll probably like him better.
He's been in Spain since I started improv.
No. Yeah.
You can come to Spain.
You can just come back. Nah.
And you can speak
I don't think I'll be going to España anytime soon.
¿Por qué?
Porque it's too much for a flight.
It's not that much.
It's pretty expensive.
Get it right now.
Well, I mean, you ain't got 3 kids.
I'm not saying bring them all.
I got to bring the kids if I'm going to fucking Spain.
Right.
I can't just go off to Europe by myself.
Shit.
Although I did once.
Yeah,
I went to Finland.
You and the missus.
But for like 48 hours. I was only in Finland for 48 hours.
Was it a good 48?
Get back. No, it was an awful trip. But the festival was nice. It's 4 of the best shows I ever did in my fucking life. But a really good friend of mine died like the day before I left. So I was sad on the flight there and back. So, you got notes about me. Look at you. You prepared.
I just wrote down a bunch of questions.
You are a prepared young man. These are all things you wanted to ask me?
Yeah, just a bunch of random questions I was thinking of.
Well,
did you cuss in the house around your kids?
Yeah.
When they were young?
Yeah, lots.
And how did that turn out?
Well, with the other 2, the older 2 don't really give a shit. The youngest one will tell, like, since they were very young, were like I'll say, shit, don't cuss. And I have to say, I'm sorry, or else they'll keep saying, don't cuss, don't cuss, don't cuss.
Why?
And that's still going on now.
Why?
I don't know. She just picks on me.
Yeah, why?
Well,
why?
And my wife.
If no one ever taught them not to do that.
Well, I mean, there are adult words and there are kid words, and the rule in our family is once you're 16, you can cuss in the house.
That's crazy.
And you can cuss in public as long as it's just the 4 of us or 5 of us together.
Right.
But it gets very crazy.
That's such a crazy notion.
My eldest, he respects it. He cusses well.
Yeah.
My middle one just has the filthiest mouth for no fucking good reason at all.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm trying to think of a good. I'm trying to think of like I want the popcorn fucking butter. Like he says shit like that, like just to say it.
That's why. I'm like, I mean,
give me an ice cream shit sandwich.
Cussing wasn't around us.
Yeah. Bernard and Kim don't cuss.
No, they don't cuss.
They're very, very nice people.
No, they don't cuss. And
I felt bad simulating them having sex on stage.
Yeah, and doing it with me
with them
as my
on
mom.
Stage. Yeah, as your mom. Yeah, Bernard
I
was getting
my
it.
mom and you were my dad.
Bernard was
come
hitting
here,
it.
Kim. And I'm like, do you mind?
No, I didn't at all.
I'm like, cut the scene, man. What the fuck are you doing?
Did you cut the scene?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. You did it.
But I think
yes and baby.
I yes and it in a way that I scooped around it.
They loved it.
Man,
they were like,
I'm surprised Hideout HR didn't come down and be like, Tyler, we are sorry this happened. Chuy has been a problem for years.
Yeah, he has. Man, I've gotten away with some shit.
Yeah, dude. No, but they never cussed. I mean, it's not like it wasn't allowed. It was just like, of course not. Like, are you,
Well, y'all are also religious.
My dad, no, we're not.
You're
my
Catholic.
Yeah, we're Catholic, but we're like the Catholic
You're
that
the only
don't give a
black
shit.
Catholics I know.
I know.
I mean, that's a stereotype, but still.
What?
The blacks aren't Catholic?
I don't know. We're black Catholics. My dad both my parents grew up Catholic.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up in the South. Well, I mean, Southern Baptist
But
church,
we weren't religious like that. Like we never prayed unless we were at our grandparents' house for like a big holiday. Mm-hmm. We went to church Saturdays, and then just slowly over time we just stopped
going.
I remember I asked my mom one time. I was like, "Why are we Catholic?" And she was like, "'Cause the masses are shorter." And I'm like, "Oh."
Did you say? What did you say?
Because the masses are shorter.
Okay, masses. Okay.
Did I say massa?
I heard,
it's Juneteenth.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Juneteenth, and you're fucking saying that.
You.
How dare I? How dare
you mishear me?
Whatever you say.
Wade in the water.
Wade in the water, baby.
No, that's so she was like, because the masses are shorter, which is a terrible thing to say. If you're actually religious, you'd be like, well, because God made each and every one of us. He put a little bit of Him in all of us, and He lives in you. And so we go to church to praise His name, so that we can have a good life and go to heaven.
Yeah.
There was no heaven or hell
like
talk.
Catholic masses are long.
No, like an hour.
Well, I've been to weddings and shit. They're forever.
No, it's because it's the wedding and the mass.
And I've been to rosaries are the fucking worst.
Oh, rosaries are the worst.
I mean, first of all, somebody's died, but you're also like
they made us do rosary
having
in
to
Catholic
sit there
school.
for fucking 900 years.
They made us as like second graders sit there for 45 minutes and do the rosary.
How can a second grader stay in one place for 45 minutes?
I remember
that that's why nuns are so mean to kids.
You know what I think happened for me? Because I remember being there and being like, man, this is the fucking worst.
Yeah.
And I think I just sort of went into a trance.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of the point of the rosary.
But can you imagine a kid who's like kind of hyper or whatever, maybe a little ADD? How the fuck do you expect that kid to sit still for a religion? Give me a break. Yeah, I hate it. I hate religion.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan, man.
Yeah. Were you raised with anything?
I was raised Southern Baptist.
And
it was terrible. Yeah, well, I was all in.
Oh,
I was all in for the longest.
When did you lose Jesus?
I like singing and shit, so church was like singing and that. I would say I lost
a little Chuy. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
Oh, baby. I was the only kid in the choir. I sang next to.
You're the only kid in the choir?
I sang tenor with Frank Pineda. Frank Pineda, who was like 70 years old at the time. He and I were the tenors in the church choir. But yeah, I sang.
Just you and an old man, huh?
Well, yeah. But I mean, there were a bunch of.
I'm gonna flip your Boy Scout question.
Then there were a bunch of ladies and another 2 or 3 old bassmen. They love me. I used to give sermons and shit like that.
Oh my! They let you give kids sermons?
Oh yeah. We had a night where the kids got to take over the service.
Did you have
and I was the preacher.
Did you have a cloth that you dabbed?
Yes, I was like, well, let me tell ya.
I was reading in the Bible the other day, and I said, Jesus.
And I said, Jesus.
And he came down, and I saw his face when I was eating my grilled cheese and my chicken nuggets.
And there he was, his face
he gave me
in the tortilla.
He gave me the answer. He said 1776, and I finished my homework. And I said, thank you, Jesus.
And I passed the SAT. T is a cross, the cross he died on for you. Yeah, no, I was the preacher. Can I do that? Is that like? That's a Southern Baptist preacher.
Earlier.
Yeah, you were. Fucking Even Stevens. We just shook hands.
Good.
Yeah, good. Okay.
We did just shake hands.
That's one thing I do like about you and I is we don't really give a shit about fucking with each other's races.
No.
Because we know we're not racist people.
Well, I grew up around a lot of Mexicans, and you grew up around a lot of blacks.
I did. I had a black stepfather.
Yeah. I feel like to be able to talk
I probably
about
had more
race,
black family than you did.
Yeah, sure.
I'm co-opting your family now.
Yeah.
I love your family.
Yeah.
You were saying, I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, I feel like to joke about race, you just got to be around fucking people of color. You got to be around different people.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, like, okay, so I had an Indian. I have an Indian friend. He's from California.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I have an Indian friend, and he's from California, and he would always make black jokes about me. Be like, black, black, black.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know what to say to him. I didn't know how to joke about it.
You didn't know how to joke about it.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
So then I started trying.
Oh, shit.
I started throwing shit out there. I'd be like, man, how about you go take a dip in the Ganges then, motherfucker?
Whoa. hey.
And I would always be like, is that okay?
He's like, I guess. He doesn't even know about the Ganges and shit.
Like, I'm from California.
I'm from California. Man. I don't know shit about that.
Is that in the hills?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Is that Santa Monica?
I've had several black friends, but one of my best friends of all time, who I don't talk to anymore, but was from the Dallas area. His name was Malcolm X Marshall, middle name Xavier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean he went by X. Sure. We called him X. He and I would this was the early 90s. We got fucking terribly racist with one another. Yeah. It was great.
It was probably appropriate for the time.
But we were best friends. I mean, he was at my wedding.
Yeah.
And shit. We only saw each other like about once a year because we did this student organization together where we traveled.
Yeah.
But he's now I think he's now the chaplain for the Houston Rockets, and he's also a Christian rapper named Excelsius. X.
Keep it going.
Celsius, yeah.
It sucks that his middle name was X because he can't even be like, that's not my name, that's my slave name.
Right.
I'm
No.
X. I'm like, that's my name. Oh, shit. Well, I guess that was his last name.
Yeah. Oh, I shouted him out with his full name and stuff, too. I shouldn't have done that, huh?
It's all right.
Go check out Excelsius on Excelsior
on...
I don't even know if he's on Spotify or nothing.
So you grew up that way.
Yeah.
You grew up as a Southern Baptist, and it was bad.
Right. I didn't like it.
When did
well,
it get
here's
bad?
the thing. I always knew that I didn't like church at times. Like, I hated going to church and then them preaching about, loving everybody and all this shit. And then afterwards we go to Luby's with my grandparents, and the women and men at the table just talk shit about, like, the people that were at church, about how they were dressed, that they've got problems in their life, all this shit. Just gossip shit, And that always sat wrong with me.
Chuy, but you...
But you said we were supposed to love everybody.
Love everybody.
No, it is. But you said we were supposed to love everybody. Mister, oh, man, I don't understand.
Pero tú hablas.
Yeah, I spoke Spanish when I was a kid.
Did you?
And I learned English. And now I've forgotten Spanish.
Damn.
I actually did speak Spanish when I was young.
Married
when
a
I was a
white
little
girl,
baby.
white babies,
I know.
Dyeing their hair.
Just fucking...
What you doing?
I'm a fucking race traitor.
I bet you they don't even know the words.
I might as well
to
be Spanish.
Despacito.
I might as well be Spanish. I'm such a race traitor. Yeah, wrap your head around that one.
I don't even get it, man.
Yeah, you won't.
I don't even think
You don't have to.
I don't even think that's historically accurate, and that's how
it's
far
so
away
accurate.
From your cultural
they
you are.
fucking took over Mexico. They were blonde motherfuckers coming over here.
Yeah, because they weren't
taking over Mexico and
traders.
raping our women and shit.
Yeah, but they weren't race traders. They were
they were traders. They were
race.
traders to my race.
Yeah, but you can't be a
My
traitor.
indigenous race.
You can't be a traitor to a race you hate in the first
No,
place.
yeah, you can.
Like
Because they shook our hand.
Like if a white person stabbed me, I wouldn't be like, "You traitor." I'd be like,
yeah, that makes sense.
Heads up.
Should have seen that shit coming.
Yeah, that's my bad. Hey, good. You got me.
You're
You
right.
got me.
They're race rapers, I should say instead. Yeah, I said it.
Race raper.
What the fuck is that? Woo!
Now available at Toys
Toys
R
R
Us.
Us.
Race raper.
I got Jimmy.
I got Cortez. Just people from history.
Here, take this flu.
Christopher Columbus. Race raper.
Oh, that's a good sketch.
It's
It just wrote itself.
I don't know where it's gonna go.
Whoever wants it,
SNL.
it's all yours, baby. Take it.
SNL.
Yeah, they won't do that. It's too edgy.
After midnight.
After midnight, that's true.
After midnight.
After midnight.
So you didn't
what
like
were we
it 'cause
fucking
they were
talking about?
rude.
Oh yes,
They were
they
mean.
weren't rude and mean. I just didn't like the hypocrisy of it all, and so I stopped going to church like my junior year or senior. Also,
Is that difficult for you?
I also had sex. I decided not to leave it for marriage, so because I was saving my shit for marriage, and I decided fuck that, I want to get some,
And then
and then I stopped going to church, but I was still religious.
Did you fuck your wife?
My wife, yeah.
It's like, man, I'm about to go fuck this guy shit. I'm about to go get some pussy. I'm about to be drowning in pussy, and I'm gonna marry the first girl I
for
sleep
30
with.
years.
Yo, the first one,
Built
I'm
in.
gonna marry her.
Yeah, and then it just goes away. But I don't think I became an atheist until after I dropped out of college. Like, my grandfather passed away when I was 21. I guess I was 22. And I decided I didn't want to go to college anymore, so I had 3.5 years in, I quit. And then I just started I deep dove into booze. I deep dove, man. And
Was
and
that
I
related?
just didn't believe in God
Is
anymore.
that related?
No, I kind of woke up about it. I was like, it's so fucking stupid. Like, scientifically speaking, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, I mean, was it like?
And-
was it
and-
like? I mean, you're like. I guess you're in college. Then you're like, college. I don't know why you quit, but college sucks. I'm out.
Well, I quit because my father figure had died. I was in a mess.
Yeah,
I was
so
a mess.
So you're like, father figure died. Boom.
Yeah.
Then you're like, college. Fuck it. Boom. Then
Uh-huh.
you're like, God, there's no God. Boom.
Boom.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
What's left the bottle? Does that sound
That's
right?
right.
Does that
That's
resonate?
about right. It's about right.
Is that how it felt in the
Well,
moment?
I mean, the bottle helped me hide from all that shit.
Yeah.
I didn't have to deal with it. So
do you think when did you deal with? Did you finally deal with it when you stopped drinking?
once I found out I was dying, yeah.
Yeah.
It took
So
a
like-
while.
like
20 years.
years,
Yeah,
yeah.
20 years. And they told me I was
So grief came up when you stopped drinking 20 years later.
yeah. I mean, grief was still there, but I was just pretending it wasn't.
Sure.
But yeah, I feel real. I mean, if I think about my papa enough, I get really upset.
Yeah. Do it.
But no, I'm not gonna do it. Not for you.
Do it.
You don't deserve
Do
it.
it. Listen.
You don't deserve it.
Listen. I'm trying to get more subscribers. I'm trying to get more, and if you could just
miss him so
cry a
much.
little bit.
He was such a good man.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
very religious.
Yeah. That's
but
good. That's
but he
good.
wasn't an asshole.
Yeah, that's right.
He was one of the
Yeah,
most
cry,
generous,
motherfucker.
kind.
Cry, motherfucker. Cry.
He was very, very. You're just bullying me now.
Cry.
Come on, Liquid Death. Get me out of this.
Yeah. Come on, Liquid Death.
Come on, baby. He was a great man, and
Yeah.
it sucked that he passed away. And
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I'm not a drunk anymore, or drinking.
So he was a great man. What is something that he taught you that you wanted to pass on to your kids?
Kindness. He was always very kind to people.
Did you want to skip a generation?
He did.
Is that what it
is? I didn't say I was doing it. I said I was teaching it. It's like, here, this is how you do kindness. Go watch this TV show and enjoy the father on that.
Called The Facts of Life, all right?
Yeah. And
There's a lesson at the end of every episode.
You take the bad, you take it both. There you have it, kid. Facts of life. No, kindness. He wanted to help people, and he was good about it. Mm-hmm. And I've always been that way. That's why I bought you shoes.
You did. Mm-hmm. You dropped me off at the airport the other day.
I did.
I need you to do that again.
Oh fuck! When?
August.
What time?
I haven't bought the ticket.
But see, I don't even ask. I'm like, what time? What time you need me here?
Yeah, I know you really are.
I'll call you. Make sure you're awake.
When are you busy? During that time.
Okay.
Really test it.
How busy am I? And with what? Is it something that I need to do for white people? Because then I got to do that first. I'm sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
Because they control everything,
Fair enough.
But you're right there behind, baby.
Hey, man.
Right there behind.
3/5. It's pretty good.
3/5.
I don't know what they were complaining about.
That's a. Oh shit! That's a good joke. That's a real good joke. Yeah, I like to be kind to people. I've learned that you get more flies with honey than vinegar, and I choose to judge people after I get to know them, whereas before I would just judge people immediately. Yeah. And my grandfather was always that way. He had friends. He had lots of friends. Yeah. People liked him.
And that's you.
That's me.
You have lots of friends. You have me.
I do. And Rachel and and that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I've got friends that I want you to meet that like I think y'all would get along. Like I've got this. I've got an older friend group like from when I was younger that we're still tight as shit. Mm-hmm. And then I've got you and Rachel and some others that are younger than me that are in my newer friend group. That I think all of y'all would get along. Yeah. And it'd be a lot of fun to see that mix up happen.
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, well, one day I'll get all y'all at my house.
I'll buy the first round of Liquid Death.
Yeah.
Man, they're really getting plugs.
I'm in. Yeah, plugs. Liquid Death. If you're not listening to this Liquid Death, you should be. And when you tweet this, you should definitely tweet at Liquid Death.
I'm going to I'm going to start selling ice, and I'm going to call it Solid Life. How does that sound?
I think it's pretty good.
Good?
Give me a solid
life.
Give me a Liquid Death over Solid Life. You could cross promote.
We don't have Solid Life. All we have is Raise Rapers.
Raise Rapers. Woo! God damn.
So what's something that you got from your family or your parents or whoever that you were like, I'm not passing that on to my kids?
Oh man. That's a hard question, man.
I mean, you don't got to name names,
what?
But you can be like a quality. You know what?
I love her.
There was a vindictiveness in my household
not even that. It's not even that. I love my mom so much. I think she is the sweetest person in the world. I think that she's funny. She's probably where I get my humor from. She's genial. People like her too.
The more you're building up, the more
she gives people way too much of a chance to her own fault. Like, she has some friends that have treated her like shit for years and just sticks with them. They're just nice people. Yeah. And she's the kind that cries every time there's, like, anything bad in the world. It's like, why can't everybody just love one another? That's my mom right there. And I love her for it, but I also kind of wish she wasn't that way. I'm not going to be that way. I'm more hard than that.
That answer is like the interview answer of what your weakness is, and you're like, I try too hard.
I try too hard to love people.
My mom just loves too much.
She really does.
And she goes too far.
I mean, you joke, but it's true.
No, I believe it.
She lets people run all over her, and I won't do that. To an extent, I'll let you run over me. Like, you can talk shit about me. You can do whatever you want to me. But definitely don't fuck with my friends or my family. I'll fucking come at you full force, all guns blazing.
Did you ever have to come after someone for your mom's sake because she wouldn't do it herself?
You want to get real? Yeah, my stepfather.
Oh, okay.
I hate my stepfather.
Is she with him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't like him?
He cheated on her and shit. And you met Eric? Yeah.
I thought you were kind of like, hey, it's my stepfather.
No,
hey.
I gotta be nice because Mom wants me to be.
Okay.
That's the thing.
I thought
But
it was that's my stepdaddy.
I talk shit about him all the fucking time. He's a no-count motherfucker.
Cheated on her?
Cheated on her. Never had a job. Fucking
Never had a job? Was she working?
Nah, my mom was a teacher. She taught for 35 years. Taught theater, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Here we are. All this is what that brought out. No, she's my biggest influence on my life, flat out.
What'd you have to say to him?
Who, Eric?
Yeah.
Oh, just fucking go ahead and pass away, man.
Oh my!
Just leave my mom alone.
God.
Leave my mom out of it. My brother's worse. My brother's a lot worse.
Was there a heated moment that came to a head where you said that, or was that
Eric kind of raised me?
Or is that just like every Christmas? You're like, hey,
yeah, I've had it out with him several times, but like now it's gotten to a point where he's so old and like fucking decrepit that like we just talk shit about him all the time, and he just like laughs it off. I don't give a fuck. He was awful. Some of the shit he did to my mom and to us. He helped raise me. He was a father figure in my life, and that's somebody that I don't want to be like at all. You know.
What's something did he do? What's something good?
Something good.
Anything good he taught you or did?
Man, you know what? Eric gave me my sense of wanting to do things, wanting to be out in the world, wanting to go. Like you're talking about, I do things. I'm always gone from the house, that kind of shit. I get that from Eric because we were always running somewhere. We were never at home. We'd leave the house like 10 in the morning, come back at 2 in the morning because we just go into other people's houses, going here, there, whatever, fucking hanging out.
He had no jobs.
He's drinking the whole damn time.
He didn't have nowhere to be.
Yeah, no, he didn't have nowhere to be. But my mom's sometimes with us. I mean, obviously.
How interesting.
Yeah, I was his running buddy, and he actually had a really good relationship with my middle kid for the longest time when he was little bitty. And then Eric fucked around on my mom. Yikes. Freudian.
Wow.
I fucked my mom.
Hey, my mom, she just loves too much.
She loves me too much.
She loves the best. She's the best lover I've ever had.
She's very, very thoughtful when she's loving on you. God, that's gross. No, but they were really close. And then he cheated on my mom with a woman. And got a DWI with her grandkids in the car, the other woman's grandkids in the car, and my brother and I and sister-in-law and my wife made a decision that we didn't want Eric around our kids, and so we told my mom, like, you can be around us, you can be around the kids all you want, Eric can't come, and we did that for a long time, about 10 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and only in the last 4 or so 5 have we allowed him back around. We kind of just said, well, fuck it. He's old now.
Do you think?
And also Mom got to be really just, I felt bad for her because she wanted us to not have this fight. You know, I'm talking about she loves to a fault.
Right.
Like she didn't want us fighting. She just wanted us to love each other. Why can't we just love each other? Well, because he's treating you like shit.
Right.
Like you won't love yourself enough for us to fucking not have to love him.
Right. What do you think? Because it's interesting that it's here's a guy running around drinking, and then that is what you did, running around drinking.
I make no qualms. I grew up in bars, man.
Yeah,
when I was a little kid,
improv.
I could play pool like a motherfucker when I was like 10. I was really good, and I played adults in bars.
I mean, since there's a lot of parallels between your life and his. He must have been. He was an
influence,
but I mean, a role model.
More than anything. Well, I mean, also the music I listened to.
Yeah.
All him.
All black music.
All black music. Yeah.
Black man.
Yeah. And I mean, I get along with black people almost more than I do Mexicans, honestly, because I know how to talk to black people. Mm-hmm. Although I'm kind of a chameleon in that way. I talk to everybody.
I mean, I see
you see it. Yeah.
I see it.
You hate me for it.
You like, what's up, man?
Shit.
And then some white girl comes up and you're like,
hi.
And how are you doing, Jessica?
Good to see you.
Are you doing really good? I bet.
You're looking so good today.
How's your puppy? Heard you got a puppy. Oh, that's so sweet.
And my people come around and I'm like, Órale, Holmes! Que pasotos, jotos, let's go. Oh, I should have said that.
What does that mean?
It means gays.
Oh, a bunch of gays?
But in a bad way, yeah. I shouldn't have said that at all. I don't go around saying that, just so you know.
Yeah, me neither.
Although we used to. We learned better.
Yeah. So let's fast forward to you being a father.
Okay.
Because now you're a father of 3.
Right, father of 3.
What's like what?
As far as you know.
And you said right now you're struggling with. Damn, my son's graduating.
Yeah,
I guess it's like I hope he's okay.
Like here's the thing. Like
I guess it's sort of like I hope he doesn't.
He's 19. He could have a kid of his own soon.
Sure, I hope.
I hope he doesn't.
Do you think it's like I hope you don't have a kid early and start drinking?
I just hope he is able to live a rich and full life on his own without people fucking with him. You know what I mean? Like I want to protect him. I want him safe. But you can't always be there for that as an adult father. You know, a father of an adult. They're gonna go. They're gonna do their thing. You got to kind of let go, and it's hard.
Yeah.
Like he's been going out with friends and stuff lately, and he just goes all day long. He's gone from like noon till 2 in the morning or something like that. I don't want to talk about his shit in the street, but he has. Yeah, I mean he's sexually active, sure, and that's fine.
Who is it?
Yeah, right. You think he can get more than me? No, he can't get more than me. Shit.
It's not Sally, is
I fucking put it down.
It's not my girl Sally, is it?
It's your girl Sally.
My side piece Sally. Man, I told him to stay away from Sally.
Yeah, I told him. But he's still with her. She got that beautiful thing, though. That's why. Sally.
Sally may I.
Sally will rally. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, girl, come on now. Pigtails.
Oof. Just grab a hold and take a ride.
Ooh, girl, shoes.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
Huh?
What the fuck is wrong with us?
Is this listenable?
No, I don't think so. Probably not. No, but like, yeah, he's sexually active and stuff, but I don't want him to get hurt. I don't want anything to happen to him because it's that cutting of the cord, that final cutting of the cord that's hard to do.
Well, I mean, I always feel like...
I mean, he's living with us right now, too. He's going to live with us for a while.
I hope he's okay.
I hope he's all right in the garage.
I hope he makes rent.
I hope he makes rent because it's going to be due and motherfucker better have it or else I'm going to kick him out on the streets.
And then I'll be really worried.
He'll be out on the curb with his goddamn action figures.
So, but I think about when I think about kids, like you don't want to protect them. You don't want to make a kid that you can be. You want to make a kid that's strong enough to take on the world.
Right.
Do you think you've done that? You think you're strong enough?
I don't know that it's my position to do that as much as it's to get him close to going that direction. And do I think he's going to be the president of the United States, which is like the goal for everybody, I guess, or whatever? Yeah, you wanted to be, don't lie. You wanted to be the president. Yeah, you did.
George Bush was the president when I was a kid.
Oh, so no wonder you had a good one. You didn't think we needed a president. George Bush is the fucking worst. Anyway.
That Iraq War, what an idea.
I think I've prepared him pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then like Bernard probably gives you advice still and stuff like that because you go to him because, he's done some things.
Always keep a packet of mayonnaise on your kid's white man coat. Right?
Rub it on. Put
a little on the back of your neck, and then when they smell it, they're like even more.
That's awful.
I'm like, thanks, Dad.
That's awful good. Like when did you start like asking him advice as an adult? Because I'm sure you pushed away a little bit, right, when you were younger.
Yeah, well, when I was like a teenager, he always wanted me to do shit I didn't want to do.
Right.
So I didn't like that.
Right.
And it
like mow the lawn.
No,
take out the trash.
Like Boy Scout shit.
Oh yeah.
Like I didn't want to do that shit because I hated it.
You didn't like Boy Scouts?
No, I like the parts I liked, and the parts I didn't like were very anxiety-inducing.
I get it.
I really
get it.
Very political. He was like, go talk to him because he's a good person. No, it's like I don't like him. I just want to play with my friends.
I just want to do the soapbox derby.
I just want to play with my friends.
Orale, Dad.
My friends are Mexican.
Bernard.
Kimberly, talk some sense into your man.
Oh, Kim. Tell him. When did that switch happen for you?
But then I don't know. Maybe
you know what it is. It's when did you start respecting your father? Honestly respecting him.
Yeah, but I think I always had a level of respect for him. There was never disrespect. There was never like, man, fuck this dude.
Sure, I get that. There's levels of it, but
I don't know.
When did you say to yourself, "I respect my father," or have you yet?
I mean, I've never said those words, but when I don't know. I mean, I think just thinking through where he came from, where he is now. I mean, he grew up poor black boy in Galveston, segregated schools, this, that, and the other. But went to a Catholic school. Catholic private school. Did
praise him.
Catholic friend. Got a full ride to college because he couldn't afford it, but he was real smart. So got to college, got like the best job right out of college, making $18,000 a year.
Rolling in it.
That was good money.
That was some like zoot suit money right there.
Yeah, and then like he came from poverty, and then where he is now, it's like God damn, like he's my dad, but it's like that's some shit, to do that. To me, that's exceptional.
But you never really realized that until you were older, right?
Well, he kept fucking blabbing about it, but I was like, man. Like, all right, I get
That's what I'm talking about. There's a point where you're like,
I don't know. It just, thinking about that.
As we go into this Father's Day weekend, what do you want to tell your dad, Tyler?
I'm glad there's no slavery.
Good for you.
That's what I said.
That's a real good thing to say to him.
I said, I'm glad you got us out of
and
slavery.
He said, and he'll say, I'm glad I told everybody in Galveston on Juneteenth that we were done.
He's like, the secret to getting out of slavery.
Put some mayonnaise in your pocket.
I couldn't think of another one.
That's good enough.
But yeah. So I don't know.
So I guess I want that switch.
Well, also the thing about him is I feel like it might be a little bit difficult for him because I pretty much started doing art shit immediately.
Right.
And that's so outside of his world that it's like, I'll be on stage. I'm like, man, I'm just like doing these shows right now and just trying to get booked. And he's like, well,
okay.
Just remember, just be nice. He has no advice for how to do that. So I think that is hard for him.
Yeah. I could see that. But
but
you always got me for that.
But then,
it's okay.
Hey,
I'll
man,
give you
that's
that.
You're my surrogate daddy.
Yeah, that's
man.
right.
But then with this job that I got, I applied for the job and I didn't get it, and I was real sad.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, and I was like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. He was like, hey, just apply again.
Oh,
and I was like, oh shit, you can do that? He's like, yeah.
And
then I applied again and I got it, and he's like,
see,
dog. And I'm like,
I told you.
I'm like, thanks, Dad. Like,
does he call you dog?
No, no.
I call my kids dog all the time.
Yeah, but he's born in 60 something.
Yeah, fair.
50 something.
Fair.
And so I don't know, but
so that answers my question pretty much. Like, and that's what I want from my kids. I want them to get to a point where they actually respect me. They love me. They think I'm good at what I do, and they respect that. But there's always the pushback on advice and shit. And there's nothing I love more than my kids telling me like something historically that I've known my entire fucking life, as if it's something I don't know. There's a bit of talking down to me sometimes.
That's so funny.
Which is funny. Well, because I was a drunk. Like, they'll bring up the alcoholism every now and again.
And say what?
I mean, like, Tito, the little one's always like, yeah, but you don't even remember me being born, so like that kind of shit. And I can't say anything about that. Or like she'll say, you're a drunk.
Yeah.
You're a drunk. And I'm not like angrily,
right.
But like, and I'm like, you're right. I sure am.
That's the thing. That's another thing I wanted to ask was like when your kids are being blank, it's not shitty because that's not shitty of them.
Right.
But if I did that, it'd be like, all right, Tyler.
Yeah.
Ease the fuck up.
Calm the fuck down.
But like when your kids are being sort of shitty or sort of awful or terrible or like, I mean, you love if you love somebody, you can hate them too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not forever, but in a moment, just being like, I want to fucking throw you down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can hate somebody. So it's like, how do you feel those negative feelings towards your children, but not
like slice them up?
Not slice them up. Not.
Not
treat them in a way that hopefully.
In fact, that's probably why they get a little rough with me. They get personal with me because I'm pretty smart and I'm quick.
Are you at all worried that like the things you say to them they'll internalize it?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And
if you're like,
I make the point of,
I'm a drunk. Well, you stupid.
No, I will. I mean, in our house,
for you, you're like, I am a drunk.
In our house, there's the rule.
I am stupid.
I am stupid. He's right. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
I don't want to go to college.
Well, whatever. I can't pay for it, so if you're gonna go, you're gonna go. But the rule for me in the house is if it's funny, it's okay. It's got to be funny though.
Yeah.
And it's got to be not hateful funny. It's got to make sense. So whenever sometimes we get out of line a little bit, I'm like, all right, calm down. I will bring them down a bit.
Right.
Take them down
what about if it's not funny? If they're just being sort of shitty, like how do you be like, man,
there's
they're
nothing.
Kids,
it's a dynamic.
It's like
they're a person.
Growing, and it's fine. And I don't want to to come down like I would with a peer because that's not fair to them because they're learning and growing. But at the same time, they need to cut that shit out.
I've only recently learned this though, that they are people and they've got to go through that shit.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And so it's like a thing where I'm like, you go over there, I'm gonna go the fuck over here, and we're not gonna talk for a bit, okay?
Right.
Like, let's just chill out.
Right.
Or I will pull dad on him and I'll say, you're fucking wrong.
Like my parents.
Or let's drop it. That kind of shit.
Let's drop it, young man.
That's true.
That's that half white
voice.
coming out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then when things are,
you better respect.
You're like, are you feeling better? Okay.
Orale, good. Let's fucking party.
So like my parents, they would always want me to do this shit I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
And so I did it with a lack of enthusiasm. And they were like, you lazy. How you just being lazy? Go in there and do your thing because you just don't want to go because you lazy.
But did it get done?
Yeah, eventually. Or like
just
shit that they wanted me to do.
You should though.
But like boys, like go for 6 weeks to do some Boy Scout thing, and you don't want to go just because you lazy. You rather like shit like that. Like you just lazy, or it's like I don't really feel like doing that. I don't want to study. You're just lazy. And then I grew up thinking, I'm lazy.
Oh wow, you bought into it, huh?
I internalized. They kept telling me they're my parents, and then now I'm at this place where I'm like, now I'm doing comedy. I like comedy, and I'm like, oh, I'm not lazy with comedy at all.
Right, because you like doing it.
Because I like doing it. So, but then I'm thinking, even though I'm doing all this shit, I'm like, I could be doing more. I'm probably just being lazy. And it's like, oh wait, fuck.
That's that shit in the back of your head.
I'm like, wait, I'm not lazy. I'm doing plenty. I'm doing a lot. I'm seeing progress and trajectory. It's just they just put this idea in my, and I will go back to them now. I think last time I saw my mom, she was like, you just lazy. And it's like, I'm not lazy. I'm not lazy. I'm a grown ass man.
Who do you think you are coming in this house talking to me like this? Did y'all get all fences and shit?
Just about to go to fence. First thing that bonded us was the movie
it was.
Fences.
The movie Fences. Who said I got to like you? You eat my house. You eat my food.
You know how long
you live in my house.
You know how long it's been how hard it's been standing in this line for 18 years.
I've been standing right there with you. It's such a good movie, and we just make fun of it. Like,
it's just fun to do it.
It really is fun.
It's Denzel and Viola.
It's so good. Yeah.
Viola.
Fucking Viola. She's killing it as Michelle Obama right now.
Is that a TV series?
That the first lady.
I mean, I'm not gonna watch
She's really good. She's really good.
Yeah,
That's like she is Michelle.
She looks like Michelle, which is crazy.
Yeah, she does this thing sometimes though with her mouth where it's like a little too much.
Is that an acting thing or is that a Michelle thing?
I think she's trying to fight through the Michelle Obama accent kind of.
Man, I wish I could have been Obama.
Yeah,
the
guy who's playing him is really good.
Is he as good as me?
He's really good.
I just did a bunch of Obama in my last podcast.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to.
Don't do that again. Dip. Let's move on.
I'll do Biden. The United America of States. I'm old.
Yeah, well, at least he ain't the other motherfucker.
Man, I don't know if I'm gonna vote.
You better vote.
I don't think I will.
Fucking vote.
I don't think I'm going to.
I will fucking take you to the goddamn.
If it's Biden,
I will take you to the fucking booth and make you vote.
Listen, if you think your vote matters in Austin, Texas,
it does matter.
It
totally fucking does. Down ballot shit is what you need to vote on nowadays.
Okay, well, fair enough.
So skip the presidential election
I
in
might
Texas.
Not vote
That's
the
fine.
I might not
That's
vote the
stupid,
president.
but go ahead.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think it is stupid, man.
Well, it's the reason that Roe v. Wade's getting turned over and all this other shit. You motherfuckers who wouldn't vote.
I voted last time. I voted in every election I could, except for this next one.
Did you vote for Hillary?
Yeah.
Why are you biting your lip? That's a lying. That's a tell. That's a tell. You didn't vote for Hillary.
No, I did vote for Hillary.
Yeah, sure.
But
you were a Bernie bro.
Yeah, I definitely was.
Yeah, I mean, Bernie's great.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
But I don't know. It's just like, man, I don't think I'm going to.
You need to vote down ballot.
I see the value.
I'm running for office.
Yeah, I'm not going to vote, man.
Well, you don't have to run. You're not going to be able to vote for me anyway.
Just.
You're not in the district that I'm running for.
I'm trying to. I oppose you so hard. I'm trying to oppose the whole democratic system.
You're gonna go January 6th on this shit?
Yeah, I'm gonna go January 6th. Wherever they're certifying your votes, I'm gonna be like,
let's get him. Fuck him.
What's happening again? No, just Chuy. Just Chuy. Off with his head.
Hang Chuy Zarate. Hang Chuy Zarate.
The Chuy will not replace us. The Chuys will not replace us.
Yeah, we're trying.
Yeah.
I fucked the white woman, made whiter babies, the little Mexican in them.
Yeah.
Just slowly thinning it
genocide.
out. Slowly thinning it out.
White genocide.
That's right. I'm
Tito,
all for
Nino, and Bimbo.
God damn it.
I don't know your kids' names.
I know you don't. They're your brothers. They're your little brothers.
I don't even have a nickname, so why should I even remember theirs? If I don't have
Nino,
one?
Dodie,
If I don't have one.
Tito.
If I don't have a nickname.
Your baby Tai Tai. What, are you kidding me? You got a nickname. You will baby Tai Tai. Rachel, I call you Will Baby Tai Tai all the time. No, come on, get back in the car, baby. Come on, you're making a fool of yourself out here. No, come on, baby, get in.
Baby Tata, is that it?
Everybody's fucking looking at you. Get in the car.
Now you get me.
Let's fucking go.
Come on, girl.
Come on, girl. Get in that car.
Get back in the car.
Get in the fucking car. I swear to God.
Bitch, I swear to
God, if you don't get in the car.
Oh, come on,
you know, this reminds me of that fucking new Kendrick track. The argument.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I'll be heard.
Okay, thank you.
Fuck you. Oh, wait.
No, I can't even do that.
Fuck you, nigga.
Fuck you. Burp.
You can't say bitch.
Oh, man.
Why?
That's a bad word.
But you've been saying all these other bad words.
Well, yeah, but
You
I
said
don't like to say that one.
odele,
I feel like that.
totele.
I feel like that's very, very derogatory towards women. I don't try to use that word.
Yeah, I feel like white girls are on that shit.
Yeah.
I feel like black people kind of get it.
Yeah, I know. But still.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, this is a podcast. I can't be saying it out loud like that.
Listen.
I already made a mistake and said one word that I never say. So.
Listen.
But yeah, that fucking track is so good simply because it's very, very honestly what an argument's like. Like a real bad argument.
Dick. Well, you was sucking that dick. I wish I found it.
I wish I found a bigger dick. She just says it to him. I love that fucking line. And the way you can hear her like, I wish I found a bigger dick. Like you can hear the back of the palm hitting the back of the hand hitting palm.
She did a great job.
Oh, such a good track.
Yeah. All right, what were we talking about?
I don't know. Oh, we were talking about you not having a nickname, your baby Tai Tai.
No, before that.
Oh, before that. It's respecting your father. That was a long time ago, though, I think.
I don't remember. We can move on.
Anyway, I want my kids to get to that point where they respect me as a person, not as just their dad.
Okay, well, here's a good one. What's a parenting thing? This is a good one, but it's a little juicy.
Okay. Oh,
what
boy.
is a parenting thing specifically? Specifically parenting.
Specifically.
That you and your wife disagreed on, and how did you get around it?
Oh, shit. Let me think. Oh, damn it.
You know, where it was like, fuck you, nigga, fuck you, bitch, fuck you, nigga,
I don't know that we've ever
you,
fought
bitch.
that much over the kids, but there's definitely been times where, okay, here's what it is.
Like a fundamental, I don't agree with that with my kids. Well, I want that for my kids.
Oh, that's hard.
You know what I mean?
We pretty much agree on what we want for our kids. Yeah. But dealing with our kids, we've disagreed on ways to deal with them.
Okay.
Like Kathy, she's a very sweet woman. She's not very, talkative and stuff. She's kind of an introvert, but she can yell. And she started yelling at the kids at a very young age. Like just get down here, that kind of shit. Just little shit like that. And it got to a point where I was like, Kathy, if you keep yelling at them like this, they're not going to listen to you when you yell. They've already kind of stopped listening to you when you yell. They tune it out. So you need to take a different tactic. The fucking theater in me comes in, what's your emotion? What's your intention? And so for me, it's one of those things where you got to read the situation and you deal with them that way. Sometimes you might have to yell a little bit. Sometimes you have to be real chill about it. Sometimes you have to let them make their own fucking mistake.
Right.
But she goes to one thing almost all the time. Whenever it's a matter of discipline and
it's yelling.
And, yelling and they don't listen to her because of it, and it sucks because I want them to listen to their mother. There's the one thing I've always told them is that's not your mom, that's my wife. So watch your fucking step, kid. I'll fucking put you through a wall.
It's an interesting line.
No, I don't say that all the time, but still.
Hey, that's not your mom. That's my wife.
That's my wife.
Fucking my wife.
She sucks this dick.
Yeah, you like that? Hey, think about that when she kissing you goodnight.
I fuck where you came from.
That's right, nigga. So you better
Yes, that's how I talk to my children. I do. Yeah, that one. That's a good one right there, I think. But fundamentally, we haven't really disagreed
what about
on.
Something she was like, Chuy, you need to.
you need to stop being out drinking all the time. It's an obvious one. That's the one. I mean, yeah, I was awful. I was real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you didn't stop till your liver exploded.
Till I was going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. They gave me a year. Or if I didn't quit, and I did. And I went to the doctor today. I'm doing good. Yeah. Everything's good. Everything's real good.
You know, I give you my liver.
Thank you. I wouldn't need the whole thing, just a piece of it.
Nope.
You want the whole thing?
I don't want
no
it.
backsies.
I don't want it. I would give you half.
Thank you.
I'll give you half.
I don't know that I'll need it ever. Who knows?
Is it like? But you also have like three little livers.
I will never take a liver from. I probably would never take your liver. I don't want to take a liver from somebody that I know. I don't want anybody going under the knife for me. I don't. For shit that I did wrong in the past, I would feel fucking terrible if something went wrong with you and you died, but I lived through it, and then I'd have to fucking go to your house for Christmases every year because they'd want to touch your liver in me and shit. And
can I put my ear up to it?
Oh, it sounds just like him. It's talking about eating pussy. Oh. No, I wouldn't want to put a friend of mine or a loved one in that kind of danger. Not for my fucking mistakes.
Yeah, but I feel like it's pretty easy. It's easy. They just chop it.
It is a very successful procedure usually.
Cut it in half.
However,
it grows back.
I know. I get that.
And then what? Would you get a full liver eventually?
No. Well, I don't know. I think so. Yeah, I would eventually grow.
Is it like a
Well, it grows.
starfish?
Yeah, it's not like a tiny liver.
It's
grows.
like a starfish.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So it'd be fine.
I wouldn't let you do it. I wouldn't.
What if they did it endoscopically?
Like
they went in through
they went through
they
your
pulled
throat
my liver out through my butt.
while you're awake?
Yeah, I'm just like, all right, get in there.
So you could still die.
Yeah, but
something could happen. You can die when you're getting stuff up your butt.
You can?
Yeah.
Shit.
You don't know about the tale?
I gotta call my girl.
We gotta stop that shit. I could kill you.
Hey baby, yeah. You put the lube down. I gotta talk to you.
I don't want to kill you. I love you. Oh, have you used the L word?
Yeah. We've been saying that.
Yeah. Oh, you're real casual about it. You're like, yeah, fucking of course. Yeah.
I love everybody. Of course I love you.
Yeah. Yo. I love TV. I love being on stage. I love
this couch. Love this chair. Love you.
Love you. Everything.
Love is love. The world's love. God's love.
No, Tyler. Do you love me?
Yeah.
Tyler.
What?
Do you love me?
Listen. The root word of love is Latin luvre, which means to be in infatuation.
You said we couldn't use lube anymore.
I said luvre, bitch.
Oh, I deserve that.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
right. You like that little dick,
you can't even do it. You can't even do it. I was like, come on, let's do it. I'll go first. You go first.
No, we say I love you.
That's good.
And she loves
That's
me.
very
I love
sweet.
her. We're gonna see Top Gun tonight.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
It's
supposed to be a great movie.
I didn't want to go.
Why?
I just you didn't invite me. So.
Oh, with me?
Yeah, it's
sort of a date thing.
Oh, right. Cool.
I mean,
I
guess you could.
I mean, she wants to go on a date with a real man.
No, she already. You remember you're her exact type.
Am I?
I can't risk it.
That's right.
Yeah.
She loves fat guys with kids who are super charming, fucking glasses.
Hey, you ever
flower shirts?
What you know about half a century?
I don't know about it yet either, because I got 3 more to go.
Shit, man.
But it's right around the corner. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my 50th.
I'll come back for it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Maybe I do know what I'm doing for my 50th. How old is Dodie now? 18? I think I'll be in Vegas. Or near Vegas.
Okay.
I'll celebrate in Vegas after my birthday.
Where are you going to be in Vegas?
Because Dodie turns 21 on New Year's Eve. And I told him since he was a baby, we're going to Vegas, whether you like it or not. Or I'm going to Vegas for your birthday. I don't give a shit. Because I've always wanted to be there on New Year's Eve, like down in the shit.
Right.
We went to Vegas a couple of years ago when Kathy was living out there. My wife, Kathy, was living out there.
Mm-hmm.
And we were there on New Year's Eve, and it was fucking incredible looking at the city blow up.
Yeah.
Because I love Vegas so much.
I hate it.
I love it so much.
I love the Hoover Dam way more.
You got to go back. Oh, that's so stupid.
I love
that's not
the
Vegas.
Hoover Dam. No, it's not.
Fuck nature,
it's like
man.
45 minutes away.
Hoover Dam's nature.
Man, fuck that God made Hoover Dam.
Yeah. Jesus in heaven reached down and put his hand on Lake Mead to block it.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I got neighbors.
Yeah, you do. I forgot what apartment living like. I grew up in an apartment just like this.
Boom.
Yeah, no shit.
What I tell you?
I told you. Get here. Hold on. I'm gonna go next door to Tyler's. That was so listenable. I'm telling you, Foley artists.
I'm gonna go next door to Tyler's.
I'm going next door to Tyler's.
Oh man. Well, I feel like
yeah, you got a movie to get to, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I feel like
you got a big question you've always wanted to ask me at the end.
Who's your favorite kid?
That's Dodie.
Still Dodie?
Yeah.
I figured it might change over time.
No, I love that little fucker.
Okay.
We collect sneakers together and shit.
What's the key to disciplining your kids?
Oh, taking shit from them. That's how we do it. Well, I mean, we always threaten to take shit. Our kids are pretty good, frankly.
Yeah.
Like they haven't really ever fucked up much. Like they've never fucked up so much that like they've gotten in trouble at school or anything like that, you know. So but like, you know, get your ass in bed or go take a shower. If you don't do it, I'm gonna take away your iPad, you know, whatever. You lose the iPad for a week, or we're gonna cut the internet off in your room. That kind of shit.
Here's another one. How did your improv get better after you became a father? Or did it affect it? Did it affect your?
You know when my improv got better was when I got sober. I'm playing at the peak of my talent at this point, I think.
This is the peak, huh?
I really do. It's sad, right? No, I've gotten to a point where I'm able to say I'm good at this.
Right.
Which I never was able to do that before. And as far as my family being like an influence on that, yeah, sure. Look at Nino. He plays with me now. Yeah. So yeah, he makes me better on stage. Yeah. Because playing with somebody that green, you know, like it like makes me have to work. Right. Makes me have to work on stage. Yeah. And it's fun. It's good. Brings back that old shit that I used to feel 30 years ago when I liked improv. Mm-hmm. You know.
And lastly. Last question.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm your oldest son.
You are.
What is some fatherly advice you have for me?
Well, I would just say...
Lean back, you're not in focus.
I'm not in focus. Sorry, camera. I would say just don't burn bridges. You know, you're going into a business, or you're in a business where connections matter. You got to know the bridges to burn. Like, and right now, I wouldn't burn any of them. Mm-hmm. Don't do it to where it hurts you, you know, like to that extent, like my mom. But also, like, know that those connections can come back and bite you in the ass, or they can help you. Yeah. And you need to keep those connections tight. Is that a pathetic way of saying please call?
Is that what that means?
No, I don't think so. I just want you to have as many connections in as many places as you can, because I think you're gonna do great things, man.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
I do.
I love you.
I love you more.
Love you, Pa.
Oh, it's all right, son.
Can we go throw the pigskin around?
The pigskin?
Mm-hmm.
How about we throw 2?
Okay. Double fist.
You can't catch. Catch it.
I can't get 2 at the same time.
Catch it, son.
I'm going back to Bernard.
Fine. He can have your ass. It's his fault you're like this anyway.
Hello, Bernard. Dad. All right, Chuy. We're buddy. Done. Love you, man.
I love you
Thanks
too.
for coming and chatting with me.
Anytime. This is great.
Yeah. I learned a lot. I think I'm going to be a better father now.
I think you are too.
Yeah.
All right.
By the way, I'm pregnant.
When's it due?
Due. Listen, we got to go. I got to go, man.
So much time going on.
All right, bye-bye.